Hi Libra, this is Tara and welcome to your December 2015 Psychic Tarot forecast. And happy holidays to you. I am pulling 4 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck as well as one from Doreen Virtue's Archangel deck. And I'm going to look into my crystal for you. Okay, so a couple cards are coming out. All right, and also want to let you know that I'm offering holiday gift certificates, coupons. So there's a little bit of a savings on my services if you go on my website and look for the button that says sign up holiday coupon, and it's a green button with red writing. It's about this wide. Click on that. It'll take you to a page where you put in your name and your email address, and I will send you the gift certificate. And like I said, there's savings on like 4 different types of readings that you can choose from. You just click on PayPal and pay for it, and then we can set up a time. So just wanted to let you know about that. All right, so let's take a look at the cards that came out for you. All right, the first one is the Star card. Okay, Libra, that's awesome. The Star card has to do with hope, faith, angelic messages. It's, also there's water in this card, so it's about feeling emotionally good. Feeling like there is, like I said, success coming. And it also feels like, too, that you're being supported angelically. So any of you, again, that are feeling that presence around you during this holiday season, that could be a very supportive and wonderful feeling to have, right? Representational of anything that you may see around the house that has looks in a different spot than it was, or you're seeing coins or anything like that that we've talked about in the past that comes up. That could be spiritual influences in your life messaging you, talking to you. And when I look at this card, I'm really looking at the bird right here on top of the tree. And so it feels like a real beginning of peace. There's some peace that you've come through November. It feels like you've come to terms with some peace, that maybe you've made a decision, or you've made decisions that, okay, what's in my best interest? Because you guys have been working pretty hard. It feels like that some things maybe you've decided not to do or put as much energy into it, and you feel more peaceful about it. And therefore, when you feel peaceful, we're just more open. We receive messages, right? We receive our right brain. Creative mind is open, our heart is open, our spirituality is more in place. We can take a deep breath, meditate easier. And so this really feels like a lot of hope and faith for you, which just feels really good to start off the month of December with. Okay, so let's go to the next card. And your next card is the Page of Rods. Okay, so the Page of Rods are a fire sign, which has to do with Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And they also have to do with, the page is about a message. He's giving you a message. This is about taking action. So, it feels like, okay, so maybe you've taken some downtime, or maybe you've let some breathing room come in. And now the page is saying, okay, I have another idea. This is sort of what it feels like, is I have an idea that could really, it feels like a creative idea too. Or maybe creatively jumpstart some of the projects that you've been working on, or some of the relationships, but it feels like it's putting into action. He's really, this is a page is archetypically a young person who likes to call out and everyone, hey, this is what I have to tell you. So I feel like you're going to actually, I just saw someone pick up a phone. It was an old-fashioned phone, but it means to me pick up a phone. So you may receive a phone call. It could be or by email or text, but I feel like some of you have already talked to someone, or you've made a connection with someone. It could be anywhere, not just in your local area, but it could be around the world, across the country, around your own country, that there is promise and hope with. So I feel like some of you are going to receive phone messages that could be very prosperous or financially successful for you. I encourage you to look into those. Of course, always, study everything, read all the lines, cross the T's, dot the I's if you sign a contract. But it does feel like there is some prosperous indication of financial success for you. So those words came out, and so it just feels like success, right? Okay, so that feels good for me, for you. All right, let's go to the next card. Your third card is the Five of Cups. Okay, well, the Five of Cups is interesting. Five is about, some instability or fear or loss around our emotions, because the cup card is around emotions. And this could also be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer water sign, or if you're involved with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer water sign. Maybe there have been some spilt emotions. Maybe you feel like you've turned your back on a person, like you've literally turned your back on what's good, and maybe they've been good for you, and you're looking at your spilt emotions that have been spilt out. Maybe some of you have had arguments, or you feel like there have been a lot of glitches that have made you emotionally feel unstable, because as Libras, you seek balance, and maybe it doesn't feel balanced sometimes with your relationship. This is a general reading, of course, but just saying, maybe sometimes the relationship feels a little bit unbalanced for you. It could also mean too that she's looking at the spilt and not looking at what's there for her. So she's really not paying attention to all of her emotional wells of water that she can tap into. So I encourage you really to take care of yourself and take care of your feelings and where you're coming from. And if this is somebody that or maybe they're going through a hard time, then you might want to be the one there for them, or be the one to say, hey, it's okay. This could also be a child that you're very concerned about, that maybe, they've been through some emotional loss, and so you're very concerned about them. This could be, and I'm hearing a husband that maybe lost his job, or some financial loss, and someone's emotionally upset about that. So advice is to turn around and take a look at what cups are still full, because that could mean that there is always still hope, and there is always hope, right? Okay, so your fourth card of this 4-card spread is the Ace of Rods. All right, well, the Ace of Rods is promise. It's financial hope. It's security. It's inventiveness. It could be the birth of a new baby. It could be an invention, like I said. So this is again, rods are taking action. So it feels like by the end of December, you guys, or a lot of you guys, are really going to be feeling your oats. You're going to be feeling inventive. You're going to be feeling like you're wanting to create for 2016 and beyond, and that you really feel your feet on the ground. You really feel like you know which steps you want to take. And so it feels like also too, I'm seeing the color orange. So it's about creating, excuse my voice, it's about creating and putting those creative ideas into action, writing them out, because this is a very, very positive card to come up for the end of your reading. Okay, Libra. So I'm, going to take a glass of water. And thank you for your time. And choose one of Doreen Virtue's Archangel cards. Okay. And the one that came through is Take Your Power Back. All right, take your power back. Okay, so that feels right for you guys. And this is from Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Well, that's pretty indicative of what the Ace of Rods says. Create your life. Create the intentions that you want. Yeah, take your power back, Libra. You guys are really good at working with other people, no doubt. You guys really are. But this has been for you the last several years about owning your own power and learning to make decisions and choices on your own, as opposed to leaning on others for advice. So just take your power back if you ever feel like it's a little, you're wanting to seek that balance. But just remember to be on your own side, okay? And I support you on that. Okay, so I'm going to look into my crystal for you guys and see what I see. And there is actually a beautiful slope. Like, I've seen this before, but in a different way. It looks like a solar panel. So it's actually, though, on either side, there's two almost like arrows pointing down at the solar panel, which almost makes it look like it's a stage or it's a spotlight. So if you guys feel like that you're wanting, or that you have a message that you've been wanting to put out, or you've been wanting to, get on YouTube, or you've been wanting to get on a radio show or host a radio show or something like that, it feels like that this is a good time to start preparing to do so. I see some of you being very, very successful with that, to the point of you're going to gain lots of popularity, lots of exposure. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, Libra, very, very cool. All right, and then lastly, what I want to do is to read off some gifts that I'm going to point people into the direction of looking at the videos, and want to let people know what gifts would be good for Libra men and women. And if you all have any additional, because you are Libras, if you have any additional comments on what you like, put them down below. Okay, so I'm starting with the Libra men for gifts for the holiday season. So Libra loves beauty, right, and comfort. And the men, particularly, they also love beauty. And they love sculpture. They love art. And particularly watercolor paintings. Any gifts with interesting detail, like hand-carved detail. That could be like a little statue or something carved. Something for his office, that he could see that every day. He loves music, so a lot of times he does. So a collection of his favorite CDs, DVDs, if he likes, both the video and the audio, or an album. He may also enjoy Mozart or Beethoven or something very classical like that. He's one of the best dressed men, so you might want to take him shopping. And he may like a cashmere pullover sweater, might be nice. Libra men are very sociable, so a nice bottle of Bordeaux red wine would be a wonderful way to top off the year with him. Okay, and now for the Libra woman. And again, you guys leave any comments for any additional items that you like, so that people will know. Okay, so the Libra woman loves classy clothes, one of the best dressed. So again, a cashmere sweater or a beautiful scarf would be wonderful. Delicate jewelry, like a silver bracelet or something that is sparkly, with, say, like a quartz gemstone or some sort of gemstone crystal would be nice. Loves anything that makes her world a more pleasing place. So fragrances. Choose something that's really delicate and mild, not too strong. Maybe a blend of aromatic herbs, bath salts, scented soaps, essential oils would be good to relax and for health. And also, she loves art as well. So any type of a piece of art, sculpture, Persian rugs, if you can afford that, a potted geranium, or an antique type of accessory she would love. Okay, thank you, my friends, and add anything to that in the comments below, or anything about the reading. I hope you go onto my website, www.themagicalmatrix.com. Click on sign up holiday coupon, and you'll get some savings off any readings you want, and we'll set up a time. I look forward to seeing you. Happy holiday, and I'll see you soon.